are the horsemen, please? That's more like it.
Lagos. We got you covered. 100% family.
IFM 923.
92.3 Inspiration FM. Headline News.
Headline News on 92.3 Inspiration FM. I am Nicholas and Yamane. Lumen hike and pump price of fuel as queues resurface at filling stations. Minister of State for Oil Ainikin Lukbobiri denies directing NNPC to stop running refineries and focus on equity participation. Rivers State Governor Similai Fubara set up judicial panel on killings, arson of local government secretariats. FCT Minister Yusam Wike accuses Governor Similai Fubara of orchestrating violence in Rivers State. Former Defense Chief, retired General Martin Luther Aguai, advocate collective leadership as opposed to winner takes all. Lagos State Government holds sensitization work against rising cost of food items, hunger. On the foreign scene, U.S. government issues life or death warning as Hurricane Milton races towards West Coast. North Korea set to cut off all roads, rails leading to South Korea. And in sport, former Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp named Red Bull's head of global football. That's headline news. Details at 12.
Hey, this is Ed Sheeran.
Hey everyone, this is Demi Lovato.
Hey, I'm Shawn Mendes.
Love the music. You're listening to
Inspiration.
92.3 FM.
Do you know many patients face risks while receiving care in the hospital? Tune in to DRASA Radio Half-Hour Show every Wednesday from 11:30 a.m. to 12 noon on Inspiration 92.3 FM Lagos and learn about patient safety as we explore simple tips to create safer hospitals and healthier communities. Don't miss it. Safety starts with you.
Good morning again and welcome to Inspiration 92.3 FM, your number one family radio. This is DRASA Half Hour. For those who don't know, DRASA Half Hour is a public health awareness program that has been featured, that always features on the station at 11:30 a.m. every single Wednesday. And today we're going to be talking about how errors in diagnosis contribute to patient harm. That's right. Today we're going to be talking about how patients can stay safe while receiving healthcare. And if you don't know what DRASA is, DRASA stands for Dr. Ameyo Stella Adadevoh, the courageous doctor who identified the first Ebola patient in Nigeria in 2014, but later died after contracting the infection of the patient. And her action saved the lives of millions of Nigerians. DRASA Health Trust is a non-profit public health organization established in 2015 to continue her legacy of protecting the health of Nigerians, and they're constantly working to develop health champions like you and I who can identify and prevent infectious diseases and also influence those around them to do the same and stay healthy. And today we have amazing members of the DRASA team, two of them actually beautiful ladies who are here with us today, and they've come with prizes as well, so you want to make sure you stay tuned till the end of the session to see how you can win. All right, our first guest today is Moyo Sore Odumesi, who is a project associate at DRASA Health Trust. She has experience in managing health projects and mobilizing communities to take action to better improve their health. Hello Moyo, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How are you doing today?
Fine.
Fantastic. And we have our second guest today, who is Nurse Christine Akoa, a project associate at DRASA Health Trust. She's a certified nurse midwife with experience in clinical nursing, school health, and management of illness and disease, with a focus on ensuring wellness in both rural and urban communities. So you know that these two individuals know their onions when it comes to these things we're talking about today. Good to have you here, Nurse Christine.
Good morning. Thank you so much.
All right, let's go to the topic for today. Errors in diagnosis contribute to patient harm.
Yeah, exactly. Good morning once again, Nigerians. It's a pleasure to be in the studio again as we continue our series of conversations on patient safety. And today we'll be talking about how diagnostic errors can harm patients and what we can do as patients or patient relatives to reduce these errors, because at the end of the day we all have a role to play to promote patient safety. And even the WHO, that's the World Health Organization, has called for all of us to take action together to reduce diagnostic errors by using a variety of methods. So it's not just to say, oh, the doctors are to be blamed, or the nurses. We have to we all have a part to play. And one of the methods that we can do, or one of the things we can do to reduce diagnostic errors, is actively involving patients in their treatment process.
Maybe first explain to us what diagnostic errors are.
Exactly. I'll get there. So I think in the previous episodes we had explained that one of the common causes of harm to patients is diagnostic errors.
Yeah.
But before I even explain what diagnostic errors mean, let me just try to simplify this for us by even explaining what diagnosis is. So you come to the doctor, you go to the hospital, you see the doctor, and you're saying, oh, I have a headache, my tummy aches, my body is hot, my mouth is bitter. So the doctor has to come to a conclusion to identify the problem. What exactly is wrong with you. That is what diagnosis is. So by you from your symptoms, judging from the symptoms, and also the test results, they'll come to a conclusion to identify the problem, the cause of the illness. Only then can they say, oh, take these antibiotics, use 2 in the morning, 2 in the night, or something like that. So diagnosis is very important for treatment. Without diagnosis, the doctor don't know, what next, how to treat you. So now, diagnostic errors happen when a doctor fails to identify the correct cause of the illness. That's underlying correct cause of the problem, or they take too long to find out what is wrong with the patient. Maybe they eventually do find the correct cause, but it takes like a while before they're able to identify what the problem is, or when they don't even properly explain that health problem to the patient. So that's how that's basically what diagnostic errors mean. So let me just try to paint a picture. So a patient comes in and say, oh, doctor, my chest is feeling tight, I can't breathe properly, I'm coughing, and the doctor comes to a conclusion that, oh, this patient has asthma.
Without doing any examinations?
Maybe he does it.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, it's not asthma that is wrong with that patient. The patient actually has lung cancer. That's example of what diagnostic errors look like. So at that moment, the doctor sends the patient home and say, oh, take inhaler, stay away from smoke or dust or something like that. And the patient goes home with the inhaler, but it doesn't work. It starts to feel worse than he already is. And by the time they find out that what is actually wrong is lung cancer, the patient has missed the whole starting the treatment early, and the patient will feel worse.
Yes. And
sadly, this is, we often hear stories like this, patient being told that, oh, no, you're fine, nothing is wrong, when there is actually fire on the mountain. Or, they tell them, oh, you have this, you have malaria, when, just like Patrick Sawyer now, when it was actually Ebola. And in the end, patients get to suffer most from diagnostic errors, because at the end of the day they won't get the right treatment on time. They would have to they might have to receive treatment that they did not need. They'll pay that extra cost, and in worst case scenarios people lose their lives, or serious harm come to the patient. And you're probably wondering, about to raise that finger of blame that yes, it's the doctor's fault, they're the ones at fault. The truth is that diagnostic errors happen due to a lot of factors. Some of them which are beyond anybody's control at all. But studies have shown that patients can actually play a very important role in helping to reduce these errors. So now, what can patients do to improve diagnosis, or what can they do to reduce these diagnostic errors from happening? The first thing I would say is to ask questions. I know it feels like we've been saying ask questions. Like we've been hammering on this so much, but this is just to show how important asking questions is very important. So for example, now you want to ask the lab that you go to, for them where you go to conduct your test, like please, what is this test
purpose
for?
Of such and such
exactly.
Yes.
Don't be shy, because when it comes to your health, no question is actually useless. I know for me personally, I find it sad. So for example, you heard that maybe a friend's aunt is sick and you're calling to ask, how far, how is the person?
Right.
And you're asking, so what exactly is wrong? And you're like, we don't know. They are just telling us to do tests. Oh yeah, which test are they telling you to do? They still don't know. You find a lot of people, even if you're saying, okay, maybe the patient is very in a critical condition, but what about the relatives, the people that are there to take care or support the patient?
They should
you should know. You should be well informed about what is going on. It's not good enough, and that is why it's important to ask questions. And we'll be sharing just some questions that you can ask your doctors or nurse. Important. So it's not just like maybe ask questions blindly, but like certain important questions that you need to ask the doctor. So for example, you can ask, so doctor, what is wrong with me? It's just like maybe the doctors are scribbling something on paper. You want to ask, what is wrong with me? Let them tell you the name of that condition that they are, maybe they are suspecting or whatever, whatever the case is. Or doctor, if it's not this, if it's not malaria, what else can it be? Or what else could it be? You want to know, how did you arrive at this conclusion, doctor, that I have malaria? Is it from the test? Is it that the test results say so, or is it just by physically, examining me? And doctor, please, can you tell me more about this, hypertension you say I have? Tell me more about the conditions. Doctor, tell you more information, things you need to avoid, things you need to stay away from. And if it's test too, the doctor is writing, okay, do fasting blood sugar, for example. You want to know the name of the disease so that you will not go and eat hot yam on the morning of your day. You're supposed to have your blood, because those things are very important. And they can lead to misdiagnosis or diagnostic errors as well. And you also want to know, okay, finally they've come to a conclusion. This is wrong. What is wrong with you? You want to know, they've given you treatment. This is what you should take. What are the side effects of this treatment I'm getting, so that when you begin to experience them, you're familiar, you're not alarmed that you're aware exactly. What happens if I don't decide to take this treatment? If I say no, I don't want chemotherapy, for example, what happens to me? So when do I need to come back for a follow-up visit? What do I do if I keep taking these drugs and I don't feel better and my condition worsens?
Can you also ask and talk about alternative options to do?
Exactly. That's why it's you might want to take a second opinion. Maybe go to another hospital. Maybe I don't like what this doctor is telling me. Maybe I need to seek another opinion. And these questions, while it may seem like just ordinary questions, they are important because even in the process of you asking questions, you can even reveal some details that you might have missed out. Oh, that's true. Is when I do this, when I stand up, is when the chest pain gets worse. And when we clarify those things, you help the doctor understand better what is wrong with you. They improve the whole diagnosis and the whole process. Yes. So ask questions, ask about the test, what is wrong with you, the name of the condition, the side effects of the treatment they're getting, and what will happen if you decide not to take that treatment. Those are like examples of important questions that you can ask.
Beautiful. In case you're just joining us, we're still live with our guest from Dr. Ameyo Stella Adadevoh, DRASA Health Trust, who for the past few weeks have been sharing some important lessons on as the world celebrates another World Patient Safety Day. And we'll also open the lines for you, of course, answer questions and win some cool prizes. So I hope you've been listening and taking down some notes. But let's hear from Nurse Christine.
Yeah, thank you. Well done, Moyo. So basically, aside from asking questions, another thing we'll talk about is not to hide information concerning your health from your doctor.
Exactly.
From the practice, I've always engaged with patients, especially when they come during the consultation time to see a doctor, and then doctors will be like, so what exactly is your symptom? And they say, I have pain here, I have this here. And the man or the woman is asking, oh, okay, aside the pain, what else? They'll be like, I don't know, just pain. But to him, that's not enough information for him. Exactly, that's not enough for him to be able to know what exactly is wrong with you. So this is the reason why the second point is not to hide any information at all about your health from your doctor. Describe exactly what you're feeling. What did you notice? What did you observe? When did it start? How long have you been feeling that pain? These informations are necessary for the doctor to be able to engage and diagnose what exactly the problem is. Then don't be too scared. A lot of patients are scared. Oh, is it necessary to tell my doctor this? It is necessary. Even that tiny bread you ate and you saw some mold growing on it.
Why do you think people hide these symptoms? You're at the hospital for this same reason, to make a diagnosis. So why are you hiding these things that you're...
Maybe because
they're
of fear. No, so I God forbid. They already, they have an idea. No, it cannot be me. You want to, God forbid, our way out of your problem. Exactly. So people are scared. But you're here to receive help. So just tell the doctor everything.
Exactly as it is.
I think another thing is, most of us are not really what's the word, it might feel judgy, like, oh, this person might judge me and all of that. But the idea is, don't be scared. this doctor or whoever you're meeting as your healthcare professional is already a professional to be able to walk you
make
through.
Them feel comfortable.
Exactly.
And,
so there should be a trust relationship between you and your doctor. So share everything with them. Don't be scared. Engage with them. Even the unhealthy habit like smoking, unprotected sex, drinking alcohol, all of these informations are necessary because they all build up your medical history for him or her to know what exactly is wrong. Then another thing we want to talk about is prepare ahead of your appointment. Many people just come, like I told you, what is the pain? How long does it last? They'll just say, oh, it's just pain. But then again, we all know it's not just pain alone.
Exactly.
There are 1,000,001 things you would have observed. So prepare ahead of your appointment. The reason why you need to prepare and plan is so that you'll be able to have concrete information to share.
Absolutely.
Exactly with your doctor. Take note of the drugs you have taken, the ones that you took that made you feel better, the ones that you were placed on that didn't make you feel better.
Yes.
Share everything. Any other thing it is that you think you might have, because when you're right in front of your doctor, you might not remember some things.
True.
But when you scribble things on paper or on your diary or notepad, oh, these are the things I observed and all that. Then aside that, I think the last thing is to be a good report keeper. What do I mean? For those of us that have health conditions like hypertension, diabetes, even obesity, it's particular for us to always at least note any value we get from maybe checking your blood sugar, checking your blood pressure, and even the weight. Yeah, that's for obese patient. Check your weight. All of those values. Yes. Track anything that would have happened, and your doctor needs all this information, so they get to know: are you feeling better, or what else? What alternative, like you said, do we have to look at and explore? So, aside from that, we also know our health workers tuning in. Most of them, could be busy, but this is just an opportunity for us to let our health workers know that, oh, please always try to listen to your patients. Take the time, no matter how busy you are, the workload, we all know that, but always ensure to listen to your patient. Don't just brush off their concerns or questions. Whenever a patient comes to you, oh, nurse, doctor, this is what I'm experiencing. Please find time to always work.
Because sometimes the doctors may want to say, I mean, I've seen what it is. I've told you what it is. Are you going to teach me my job?
Exactly.
Oh, you have other concerns as well.
Yeah. So make it easy for them to understand, so at least they could ask questions and all of that. Then it's important as patients that the patients are well informed. Let them know what their health conditions are. Involve them in their treatment. Tell them why they're taking a particular drug. Then doing our own part as health workers is to ensure that we improve our relationship and communications with our patients. It goes a long way to ensure that our patients know what exactly is wrong with them, and they know how they can do the necessary steps or actions that needs to be taken to get to feel better.
Beautiful one from Nurse Christine right there. That's a lot. I mean, now I know the questions to ask, the things to look out for, and I'm sure, if any doctor is listening right now that hasn't been doing these things, they know better that, you have to make the patient feel comfortable and make them feel vulnerable enough to give the signals and everything. Absolutely. All these things that they would need to tell you so you can make a proper diagnosis. So we're going to head right on to the, would I call it a giveaway now?
Q&A.
Q&A, right? But just to tell us what exactly is in this goodie bag so they know what to expect. Nurse Christine.
Okay. I know most of us would be like, oh, you've been saying there's a gift. But what is in the bag is loaded, bro. Seriously, it's loaded. We have a branded t-shirt, a quality towel, a digital thermometer. We know nobody has thermometer in their homes. We feel like, I'm not a nurse, I'm not a doctor, I'm not for sick, but you need that. Then you have an insulated water bottle, so you just stay hydrated wherever you're going. The hygiene kit,
Okay. Beautiful. I want one. Can we win one? So are they calling in, sending messages?
Calling in.
If you want to be a part of this, make sure you blow up the phone lines right now to pick up this beautiful hygiene kit and goodie bag. 0700 923 923 923. That is the number to call. Again, it is 0700 923 923 923. You've heard everything we talked about today from Moyosore and then Christine. You know that the things to look out for, how to just check out to ensure that the doctors don't make a wrong diagnosis that contribute to patient harm. So let us know. Of course, I know you want to pick this goodie bag up, so call us up right now, 0700 923 923 923. We're going to ask you simple questions for you to answer, and then the goodie bag will be all yours for keeps. So what you want to do is pick up your phone right now and give us a call. 0700 923 923 923 0700 923 923 923. Yes, call us up. Win this hygiene kit for yourself, or maybe your loved ones, your family members, anyone you want to gift it to. You can absolutely do that, and all you need is just give us a call. And as Christine, before we get those calls, I want to ask you, talking about being a good record keeper, are there any other things apart from maybe the symptoms you're feeling currently that you need to like take note of? Any other important details you need to journal?
You know what builds up in medical history is even the past illness you kind of suffered from. They're necessary that you keep those record. Even some drugs
maybe
that
you don't remember everything, maybe
even if you don't remember, but at least one or two should do. One or two. Let's say, take for example, someone had a running stomach previously, right, and then came for some care, and now they're coming back, and then they're having, let's say, still some stomach issues, but then you know you had some difficulties then with your stomach, right? Then you could note that, I knew when I was using the restroom, my pool was very, very watery. And then this time it's like, your stool is watery, but the color has changed from what it was the other time. So all of those things are important. So I think that there are a lot of things you can note and share with
All right, let's take this call. Hello, good morning. Please do call us back. 0700 93 93 93. Hello. Try again. Can you say messages?
I won't be able to answer.
0700 93 93 93. We need to hear your voice and ask you the questions that you answer instantaneously instead of sending the answer via message. So please keep on trying. 0700 93 93 93. Let's try this one. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. What is your name?
Yeah, good morning there.
Good morning.
Ubi, my papa.
Ubi for my papa.
Yeah, I've been listening to the program there.
All right, Ubi, please listen to your question.
Okay, Ubi. Okay, so from what you've heard today, can you list 3 questions that you can ask your doctor when you go to the hospital? Did you get that, Ubi?
Okay, what question is that?
Can you mention 3 questions that you can ask your doctor when you go to the hospital?
Okay. When I get to the hospital, just do a... Doctor, please, can you check my past history of the last time I had, my illness? Like maybe the typhoid and malaria issue then. Also, I will also ask the doctor to also do a proper diagnosis on me and myself, and also check my blood sugar, check my fasting blood sugar, and do a proper body count on me, proper investigation on me.
Okay, did you get it?
No, it will be unfortunate.
Unfortunately, you did not get it. Oh, what a pity. 0700 93 93 93. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Are you ready to win something on the show?
Yes,
The questions are not difficult. What's your name?
Salome.
Salome?
Yes.
Oh, Salome, hi. Oh, all right, fantastic. All right, so listen to the question, okay?
Okay. Hi, Salome. So from what you've heard today, I trust that you've been listening. Can you list 3 questions that you can ask your doctor when you go to the hospital?
Sorry, I didn't get your question.
Okay. From what you've heard today, can you list 3 questions that you can ask your doctor when you go to the hospital?
3 questions you can ask.
Yes.
You can ask the doctor when you go to the hospital.
Okay. Like, maybe when I get to the doctor, I can ask him what's the diagnosis.
Okay. What else?
Then if I have a history, I can ask him if similar symptoms is what is done when you are calling, or if there's any other news
Interesting.
changes about my health.
And the last one, before we tell you whether you're right or not.
Like a particular drug, if I don't understand the medication, I can ask him how to go about it.
If you don't understand how to use it.
Yes.
Is she correct?
I think I would say partially. But I think I'm feeling generous this morning.
So you give it to
You
her.
can give it to Salome.
Okay, Salome. So you didn't get it. Don't feel too confident, please. You understand me? They just decided out of the goodwill of their heart to give it to you because you did not get it all right? So, you know, you are a lucky somebody today. So congratulations to you. All right. So what I need you to do right now is to send me your full name, your phone number, and location. Send it to our WhatsApp number. Do you know the WhatsApp number?
I don't know. Is it this one I call?
Huh? No. Let me call the WhatsApp number for you now. It's 0817
0817
313
Okay.
6193.
Okay.
Did you get it? 0817 313 6193. So it's WhatsApp. Send your name, your location, and your phone number to the WhatsApp now. Don't wait till later. If I leave the studio, you don't forget to. Your goodie bag don't go. So send it now. All right, while we're still here.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Congratulations again, Salome. Let's take another call. Hello. Good morning. The devil is a liar. Hello. What can be going on? If you people don't want this goodie bag, I have people to give it to. Thank you very much. So you better do well to call now. We have just a few minutes to go. All right. 0700 923 923 923. If there's one thing I know Nigerians like, regardless of what is in the goodie bag, and as far as it's free, they are always up for it. So let's do this. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning. Inspiration FM.
Yes, Inspiration FM. What's your name?
Ebele.
Ebele, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Lekki.
All right, Ebele from Lekki. Are you ready for your question?
Yes.
All right, fantastic. Pay attention to the question. Let's go.
Okay, hi Ebele. So just tell me or tell us, what are diagnostic errors?
What are what?
Diagnostic errors.
Okay, when the writing that the patient is sick of is not treated.
Or
diagnostic error, yeah.
Or when it's not treated.
And this occurs.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
please.
and this occurs when the patient does not give the doctor the right, information about what she or he is going through.
Okay, well.
Do not hide your medical history from your doctor.
Yeah.
Okay. And the last one?
No, I think
that's it. All right. Did she get it?
We'll give it to Mr. Ebele.
Okay, so Ebele, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Hey, we have made your Wednesday. So Ebele, do you know the WhatsApp number?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so please, no. Don't wait till later. Send your full name, your phone number, and your location to that WhatsApp number right now.
Okay.
Please do that now so we can take it down. All right.
All right.
All right. Congratulations to you, Ebele. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
All right, bye. All right, let's see. Do we have time for another? We do not have time for another. Unfortunately, we don't have the number of winners that we want, but it's better than nothing. Congratulations to the winners. Salome, Ebele, congratulations to you. And we have another person? Do we have another person?
No, it was just
those are just those two. All right, so I wish you had time, but we have got to go. Yep. Final words from you guys?
Yeah, to wrap, today is the last episode of the DRASA Radio Half Hour for Patient Safety Edition. Thanks to all our listeners, and we hope we've been able to learn something. Once again, this edition is dedicated to increase our awareness and knowledge on the various aspects of patient safety and promote why patient safety is quite important. Once again, we are Dr. Ameyo Stella Adadevoh Health Trust, called DRASA for short. We're a public health non-profit organization working to develop health champions like you and I to identify and prevent infectious diseases. We want you to also be part of our health champions in our network, at least 56,000 plus, who are always taking charge of their health and helping their loved ones and communities do the same. So far today, we've talked about what patient safety is and why it's been celebrated around the world. Feel free to follow us on all our social media channels on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Our username is DRASA at DRASA Trust, and our website is www.drasatrust.org. We hope to see us next week.
Okay, hopefully. I think I just wanted to quickly chip in that
questions.
Yes, questions just for Mr. Billy and every other person that he can ask. What is wrong with me? The name of the condition that you have. Explain the tests. the test that they've asked you to carry out, more information about the condition that they say you have, if it is necessary, and stuff like that.
All right, so thank you so much. Salome Ebele, we are still waiting on your message. I said send it now. Do not wait till later. Please send it now, all right? Coming up at 12 o'clock is the World News. Just a half hour happens every Wednesday, 11:30 all the way to 12. We'll be back.
Do you know many patients face risks while receiving care in the hospital? Tune in to DRASA Radio Half Hour Show every Wednesday from 11:30 a.m. to 12 noon on Inspiration 92.3 FM Lagos and learn about patient safety as we explore simple tips to create safer hospitals and healthier communities. Don't miss it. Safety starts with you.
IFM 923.
It's 12 o'clock from Alpha Morgan Capital, your investment banking institution.
92.3 Inspiration FM. This is the World News.